Ahoy, my friends, Ryder here, and welcome back to another Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis video. Today, I am logging into the game. I'm going to be going over the few updates that just dropped as of tonight. The most important one being is that the critical threat, the Turks A-Team, has finally come to an end. The crash battles are no longer with us. Congratulations to all the players that cleared these, whether it was the EX3, the Crash Co-op, or even the Crash Solo. This was a really fun event, and I'm glad we got to do it. For all of you guys that came into the Discord and did the Crash clears with us, thank you guys. It was a lot of fun. And thank you to J.Ro, Omega, Chaos43, and the others that were in the Discord helping people run. Thank you guys. We really appreciate it. All right, so that being said, guys, it looks like since the number of people who cleared the Crash battle exceeded 500 people, the clear reward in this frenzy battle will be blue crystal times 1,000. For those of you that haven't seen this before, essentially when this drops, which I believe it will be on Wednesday at 7 p.m. PDT, you're just going to go back into the event and there's going to be a new battle. It's going to be against a tiny little cactuar. And once you kill that cactuar, it's going to be super easy. You're going to get 1,000 blue crystals. So that's awesome. I'm glad to see these crash battles coming back, and it's awesome that we once again got the 500 person clear for the frenzy. All right, other than that, it looks like we have some returning crisis dungeons coming soon. This is going to be dropping on Wednesday as well. Just so you guys know, I already have guides for all 4 of these dungeons, including the hard versions and the very hard dungeons. So I do have a very hard guide for Shinra Building, Mount Nebel, Abandoned Factory, and Sunsin Cave. I will put a link to a playlist that has all my Crisis Dungeon guides in it in the description of this video for all of you guys that are looking forward to checking out and beating these dungeons. All right. Other than that, there's not much going on. It does look like on week 8, we are getting a new kind of a pack that will be added to the shop's special tab. So it looks like they're going to be weekly choice weapon enhancement packs. So example, red crystal times 1200, custom box 4-star weapon enhanced materials times 1. Essentially, this custom box is going to be obtainable by selecting one of the following items: Microcube Model 3s, so basically just weapon enhancement things, but it looks like also there are going to be custom boxes for character-specific weapon parts, where you can buy these packs and get character-specific weapon parts. It doesn't look like you're getting all the characters here. You're going to be having to select one of these following items. So you can get 1,200 red crystals and 10 cloud-specific weapon parts. I think that this is probably going to be a skip for the majority of players out there, but when this shop drops, I will do a full-on shop review as I normally do. All right, last but not least, it looks like there's a new draw dropping on Wednesday. This one is going to be a 2 loops per day spring break limited step-up draw. Oh, actually, it looks like it may be out today or maybe even tomorrow. We'll go check it out here in a second. As of April 29th, 7 p.m. PDT, the 2 loops per day spring break limited step-up draw is on now. It is possible to draw up to 2 loops per day in this step-up draw. Draw for free at step 3. At step 4, the 5-star weapon appearance rate is increased to 50%. In 50%, wow, that's pretty heavy actually. Regarding the appearance rate of 5-star weapons and other steps, please check the details in each step below. Also, Spring Break Volume 2 packs will be available to purchase for a limited time. Alright, so let's take a look at this. It looks like step 1 will be a 10 draw, 1,000 red crystals. Details 5-star weapon appearance rate is doubled. Alright, so not bad there. It looks like step 2 is a 10 draw, crystal amount 2,000 red crystals. 5-star weapon appearance rate is tripled. Okay. Then we have a 10 draw, required crystal amount free. Details 4-star or higher guaranteed in 10th slot. I feel like this should have been a guaranteed 5-star as well. Then we have the last one, step 4. It looks like 3,000 red crystals, 10 draw with a 5-star weapon appearance rate increased to 50%. We also have some new Spring Break Volume 2 packs, which I will check out here in a second. So I'm going to jump over to the shop. We'll look at that, and then we'll go check out the new draw itself. All right, so it looks like we have our very own 5-star weapon guaranteed draw ticket for 300 paid. Always a pretty good deal, unless you're really starting to get to the point in the game where you're looking for very specific things. Then I tend to lean more towards this bundle right here, the 3K paid for a 5-star weapon voucher. These are fantastic, one of my favorite bundles in the game. Highly recommend it for any player spending more than just the season pass. If you're only going to be buying one thing in this game, the one thing I recommend is the season pass more than anything. So, but other than that, I highly recommend this right here. It does look like we have a Legendary Spring Break Volume 2 Pack 3 with 20 premium tickets. However, like I said, I don't recommend buying these until they come paired with something, which does happen. So for me, that's a pass. And then it looks like all the rest of these are just standard bundles. So you guys know how I feel about these. If you don't, then I think that these are more of like a high-end dolphin / whale purchase. And that I think that packs like this right here, where you get like a 5-star weapon guarantee ticket, 20 Zac exclusive only pulls, and then 100 weapon parts right here. I feel like these are a better deal overall, but that's just my opinion. These can be pretty clutch if you're trying to get some weapon parts, and you get a good amount of paid crystals as well. All right, so it does look like that's going to cover all of the new shop reviews right there. Now let's jump over to the draw. Let's check it out. This will be the last thing we're doing in this video. All right, so I'm going to try and jump over there. And here we are. All right, so here is the 2 loops per day Spring Break limited step up draw. Okay, so here we have step 1, 5-star weapon appearance rate doubled, 1,000 red crystals. Okay, so let's break this down, right? In the shop right here, we have a 300 paid for a 5-star guaranteed ticket, right? Then if we go back to this right here, in step 1, we have 1,000 paid for a 15% chance at a 5-star. So, so you could get 3 of those guaranteed 5-star weapon tickets, guaranteed, and still have spent less than the 1,000 crystals that's required to get 15% on the draw. Then in step 2, we're going to get the 5-star rate tripled. So we're going to be up to 22.5% on that. However, now it's double the cost. So this doubled it, right? So this doubled the rate, this tripled it, but it doubled the cost and only added it times 1%, right? So if this were to be worth it, it would have to be going to quadruple the rate, right? Because it's twice the cost for what should be twice the value. So this makes absolutely no sense to me. This to me is a like whale only banner. If you are in any way a light spender at all in this game, this to me is an absolute pass. This is not a good deal compared to the other things that are in the game. And on top of that, guys, this is with every single weapon in the pool of the game. All right. So the chances of getting what you really, really want are extraordinarily low, guys. It's very low. You are getting baited here with this 3 free step right here. But then on the last one, you get 5-star weapon appearance rate increased to 50%. So this could be really nice, you know, because the chance of pulling a ton of 5 stars at the very end is really high and appealing. However, this to me looks like a super bait banner. It just goes to show that there's something on the horizon. Think about it, guys. If this is coming out right now, it probably makes sense that, you know, there may not be a new banner dropping on Wednesday, right? Since this just came out right now. If there's not a new banner dropping on Wednesday, maybe it means that they are busy with something else, working on perhaps a crossover banner or something like that. They more or less happen every 3 months. The last one happened at the end of February. So that's March, April, May. So we are into the month of where it should be happening, which is May coming up right now. So for me, These are an absolute pass, this banner. I think you would have perhaps better luck on the wishlist banner, although I also recommend skipping this. Save your crystals. Something good is coming. Mark my words, guys. Something good is coming. So that being said, I skipped this banner right here. I skipped the step up I skipped the wish list banner, and I'm also skipping the step up draw. I've never done any of the step up draws since the beginning of this game. But anyways, guys, that is just my 2 cents on the news updates. Don't forget that I have guides for all of the new very hard crisis dungeons that are coming out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video tonight. If you did, don't forget to drop a like, drop a comment, and subscribe for future Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis comment. Hope you guys all have a wonderful night. Take care, and peace.